Hello everyone, hope you're all well on a Sunday afternoon. Before I get to the main topic here, I just wanted to cover one other thing. I may have mentioned or meant to mention this in one of my other videos over the last day or so, in that I was reading where automobile repossessions have doubled lately. Now, that's huge, but they've not only doubled for people with questionable credit or low income, but they've also doubled for people with solid credit, which is a sign of the times, which I believe tells us, it's very telling in what we're dealing with the economy. Uh, you have half the country that does not have $500 saved up. I've been there. We've been there before. Uh, it's tough because when you have an emergency, something comes up, you're in a crisis, and that's going to happen. But that's because that is life. And it's very tough. So a lot of people are hurting right now. I think a lot of people are living on the credit cards. I saw where a new vehicle, the average cost for a new vehicle is $47,000. That is insane. It's really, and that's average. Imagine what these new trucks, these new loaded out trucks cost. I mean, they're 60, 70 grand or more. These Cadillac Escalades or big old huge Yukons. I mean, these people just end up to their ears in debt. I think so. I mean, you have to have a big salary to get that, but you're probably up to your eyeballs in debt as well. Horrible. But you know, how would you like to have a car or truck payment that's about $1,200? It's like a house payment. You know? And I know rent here lately, rent can be that or more in a lot of places. But anyway, a sign of the times. But I wanted to cover that. I saw this story, and a couple of you guys have sent this to me. Let this motorcycle get out of the way here. A couple of you guys sent me this story, and I read about it, where hematologists are being notified and are being emailed and being told to prepare to treat acute radiation sickness events, nuclear attack, nuclear event. So this is across the country. They're being emailed, and they're saying that they're preparing and they're being warned to prepare to treat people for a nuclear attack. And now hematologists are basically blood doctors. So the blood. Interesting, the media is silent on this. You're not hearing anything on the news for sure. They haven't got the memo on that, I guess, yet. So now that makes three or four, at least three different things here lately, especially in the last week or so, talking about warning about the nuclear threat, which definitely has my attention. I don't know about y'all. So we've had the public service announcement, the PSA. We have signs in the malls, warning of a nuclear bomb if it goes off, what to do in case of something like that happening. And now you have hematologists, doctors, blood doctors around the country preparing for something like this. So I must conclude that the powers that be believe that it is very likely that we will experience a nuclear attack. Now, doesn't mean it's the big one. Doesn't mean it's the SAR Zomba, whatever they call that bomb with like 700 kilotons that'll just wipe so much stuff out. It could be a dirty bomb. It could be a smaller nuclear device. It could be in just one city. We just don't know. There's a lot of variables to it, you know. But it's something we need to be aware of, something we need to Just keep in the back of our mind. Don't let it dominate. Don't let it worry you, lose sleep. But it's something we need to keep preparing for as best as we can. I mean, depending on your location. We have these kinds of weapons as well, of course, in the United States. But the EMP, the electromagnetic pulse also worries me, even more so, actually. I know some experts believe that we are essentially in World War III already. That the stage, that the sides are set up, the chessboard is set. You could make an argument for that. You really could. You got the West, which is NATO, United States, much of Europe. You got Israel, probably. And you have the East, where you have the dragon, large Asian nation. You have Russia, of course, Turkey. We don't know about them. Iran, among others, lined up on that side. So I tend to agree. I mean, we're very, very right on that verge, I believe. Now we pray that it doesn't go all hot like that now, of course, but I believe we need to keep preparing as far as the nuclear thing, as far as a nuclear attack. From everything that I'm reading, the best thing to do is to prepare a place, and this would only be if you're at home, at the time, but prepare a place that is central in your home, that is surrounded like a bathtub. That's something where you can put as much material between you and the outside as possible. Bathroom, closet, bathtub, wood, cement. A basement would be perfect. Something where you're kind of insulated from the outside of the home, or the edge of the home, or the walls and the windows. Taping up any spaces like windows around doors and such as that. So let's work towards that. And of course, food, water, security. We need to keep that in mind. All right. Before I forget, I have a good verse for you. This is from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 says, "Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the man doomed to destruction." So, something to think about when talking about that. Is the Antichrist on the scene yet? May very well be, but let's keep that in mind. Let's keep praying. Let's keep preparing. Share your thoughts. Y'all be safe out there. God bless you. I'll see you soon.